Liberal bonking.
Oh my god.
What?
You know what my brain just said?
What?
Bulletin brain pen goes squish.
Ah! Jesus.
That's health fix. In case we don't know where my mental health is right now. It's missing.
Missing presumed flat. Yeah, the not everyone but say it's the worst. Yeah, I can imagine. Everyone that I don't think I've actually met anyone who's got sleep paralysis. But I have heard, quite bad things about it, and I can imagine, that it fucks up your entire day. Oh, yeah. Hi, Sherlock. That is quite the angle with this music. You know what? Fitting. I'll remember I was doing the conclusion to this one. Phoenix, hello and welcome. Thank you very much for completing the SCP stream challenge. We'll just go and put on the challenge that is going to cause immense pain. And whilst I'm at it, I will also bring up the thing for saving that screenshot. Hey, there we go. Not going to miss it like I did last time. Just bear with me. Lucky not any sleep paralysis daring to interrupt my sleep. Everything interrupts my sleep. Well, actually, no, everything in my mind interrupts my sleep. In terms of actually, like things, externally waking me up, fucking good luck. See how I've been a dragon the entire time. What are you talking about? That's smooth. That's mark is complete. Yes. Mark is complete before deleting it. There we are. So don't accidentally dump a load of... I was tempted to delete it and dump a load of points back onto people just so it would fuck up Ride's counter. There's that. But that's 120,000, not 12,000. Like right do a re. It took me a little while through scrolling through my stream assets folder to actually remember what asset I use for these things. Even though I use it every single time I do any of these, my brain just forgot that time. Okay, and start the masochism stream challenge. Oh. Finish this challenge and I will stream some more Starfield and absolutely fucking hate it. Because it's a shit game. There's nothing about it that's been good so far. I sleep game. There's the problem with my brain trying to solve world hunger, nuclear fusion, 3 random paradoxa. The moment I put my head on the pillow. I don't have that. My brain just says, nah. We're awake. Thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the Masochism Stream Challenge. Oh, right, okay, yeah, I was about to... Do I pretty much just have to solve this now? Because I think I do. There we are. There we are, we go. White killed Dunn. Margaret White killed Montague Dunn. Her professional ambition and personal situation has been damaged by the breakup with Dunn. Miss White is a dangerous woman, very capable of carrying out elaborate murder. When she realised that she was unable to make further monetary gain from Dunn, she advanced her affections to Albert. She stirs the rope. Miss White is a desperate woman in debt, resigned to consort with wealthy gentlemen. When Dunn cast her aside, her life stops. She killed him in desperation. She deserves a second chance. Don't know. I'm still missing something. I'm pretty sure it's got to do with that vent. Ah, Jesus. There.
The caterpillars could only fall from the ventilation duct. Our caterpillars are in place. I'll activate the ventilation system so that they fall down. Watson, stay here and observe.
All right, Holmes.
Is it still called observation if you're standing there and the things fall on your head? Because that's what's going to happen. Also, I still don't know how to get around this fucking place. I feel like I'm taking the absolute longest way that I possibly could take to get to this. And it's not even by intent. Yep. Yep. See, this is the front. I've got to go all the way to the back. It's just like the fucking Tower of London all over again. Those who will immediately hears fire and a second later a grenade. Ah, fuck. He's Jake out grenading an angry squirrel. An angry squirrel. We are going to completely ignore the fact that I just said an angry squirrel. But why angry squirrel?
Before starting the engine, the power is on.
Is it?
The engine has started.
Sure.
The ventilation system is working.
Cool. What? Oh my god.
Something ain't right with that boy.
What's the opposite of I've fallen and I can't get down? I've fallen and I can't get up. I've ascended and I can't get down? If your Sherlock remains elevated for 4 more hours, consult a medical physician.
He wants it.
Well, yes, worryingly. There's times I really wish I could zoom out or have a photo mode, but you know what? Yeah, well, we're just gonna capture that level of jank. We had the other one as a little placeholder, but if I remind, the fact that I didn't just fall straight off and had like a sort of a tiered step down, it's kind of worrying. I think it was a random event that turned in Manhunter and caused us to nibble on a trader's chest injuries, liver and eyes. Oh god. The wisest course of action was to grenade the fucker and 3 people trying to melee it. Sounds like acceptable losses. Holmes has been banished to the outside of the physics realm to atone for his crimes. Wouldn't be the first time he's gotten up on something he's not supposed to. Well, within the realms of this game, I should say, Holmes always goes where he's not supposed to be. It's just usually it's helpful.
Now we need to see if we can activate the fans from Mr. Hamish's and Albert's space.
Well, you could have told me that before. Jesus. Oh. Okay. Here I was thinking, you know, a quick couple of minutes to finish off this quest because we were missing one clue, but no. No, we have Sherlock's janky run animation and broke everything. Calling Boothlock Holmes indeed. Right.
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
Blades. Can I?
Here,
There we are.
we are unable to see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room. Excellent. This ventilation fan is working. Let us see if I can activate the other one.
Okay, all right, I see. I see. We're basically seeing who could have put up the plants to make the fumes go up into the ventilation fan and infect the caterpillars, drop the caterpillars down and just go hum nom 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 nom. Or something like that. Or put the thing... Oh, no, it would have been the thing of stimulating them. Why did I have to phrase like
We can
that?
see the interior of the
Stimulated
Colonial Collection
caterpillar?
Room from this window.
I could stimulate a cactus.
Perfect. Now I just need to find Watson to check the result.
I mean, he's right there.
It worked perfectly. Holmes. Bravo. Now, if you could just help me to get rid of these caterpillars.
Perfect. Now we know how the murder of Montague Dunn was carried out, by activating both Albert's and Mr. Hamish's fans.
But only from Mr. Hamish's workplace would it be possible to see when Montague Dunn entered the Colonial Collection Room.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that hurt. But that was so worth it. I really should be drinking this tea. Could say the clip's a little bit short to kill a bit. That's fair. Appreciate the clip either way. Ventilation use at deadly precision. Martin Hamish had the opportunity of systematically plasticizing the colonial collection room as a biologist. He would have had technology for how to do this. Oh, it's not. It's not. We've got a conflict here. We have a conflict. Hamish is guilty. Martin Hamish could be the killer. He had the opportunity to steal the Divine Syndicate plants and stimulate them from his workplace directly after he locked Montague down inside the Colonial Collection Room. In fact, the arrest of Martin Hamish. Oh, okay, it was just... Okay, I get the additional step of arresting him rather than just accusing White.
Let's go to Scotland Yard.
Why? Why do I want to go to Scotland Yard to arrest someone who is here? Watson, are you okay? Contact Lestrade. Why is this the one time in the entirety of the series where we have to go to Scotland Yard to get Lestrade? Why? Why this sudden obstacle? Well, at least it's going to allow us to hear the famous line. You still need an arrest warrant? Nah, you don't. This was way before those existed. And also, whilst we're here...
Mr. Holmes?
I'll miss these little hilarities from the games.
Mr. Holmes?
That's the staff room. Lestrade?
Inspector, I believe that Martin Hamish is guilty of the murder of Montague Dunn.
Aha! I knew it. I'll send the lads around to arrest him.
Surely,
Very good. I shall wait to hear from you.
surely if Lestrade says, oh, I knew it was him, it's like, well, that's clearly an indication that it wasn't them. Oh, I thought Watson was going to lean in for a kiss. I actually thought he was, and even Sherlock did as well. Ah, you wait. The credits will roll and I'll just start snogging in the cart.
Inspector, I came here as quickly as I could.
Why couldn't you go with the
Martin
inspector?
Hamish is in the large glass house. There's no need to hurry.
Is there not? Fine. Again, why have I arrested someone before finding out who killed the dude? That doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. Oh, okay. Oh, wait.
Mr. Holmes?
Most of the police in this game have one voice line, and it's that. It's not even different voice actors, it's just the same dude. Oh.
Holmes, my God!
Yes. We found him like that.
Our messing around with
Well.
the ventilation system didn't go unnoticed. Mr. Hamish realized that we knew.
Inspector, could you arrange the body, please? I should like to examine it.
Well, that would be why.
The mark around the neck is very visible. He died instantly.
Yeah, but... Call me pedantic, but that does not look like a ligature mark. It just doesn't. At least not for the rope that he was being held up by. Oh, a letter. Life has become a living hell. I find it unbearable. Dunn deserved to die, but I cannot forgive myself for having his blood upon my hands. We Hamishes seem to always fall victim to our circumstance, and I find myself to be no exception. I must atone, and I shall do so, here and now. Farewell. Does it cut more than anything? Exactly. That looks like a cut. That is not a throat thingy. Why? Holmes, why? Why are you developing a foot fetish right when he's dead? Strangulation mark with a wire or something. Yeah, it does not look like it was a rope.
Holmes, his left shoe is unique. This anomaly is often a characteristic of...
A club foot.
Oh.
Bravo, Watson. That is the key element of this case.
Why? What? Holmes has a necro foot fetish. Ah. Oh, God. This reminds me.
Can't get any weirder.
Don't know. He could be a vampire. Because, you know, they're necromancers. Hamish acted alone. Mine Hamish was unable to run due to the tibial torsion on his club foot. Therefore, we should find out if he has sufficient time to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room and activate the ventilation system. Did he have an accomplice? Oh! Well, now the plot's getting a bit thicker. Talk to Lestrade. Do I have to? Ah, you can't pay me. I'm unpaperable. You can't even fish me. Nah. I would elevate myself to the point where I could, but I fear that I would actually be breaking Twitch 2S if I did that. Murray, hello and welcome. How jacked do I want it? You know, I don't think I've ever actually been asked that in my entire life. About as jacked as this currently is? Maybe. I don't know, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. I defer to your judgment. Feel free to, you know, consult anyone who has a dratty thirst. Those colony balls were summoned. 100 fresh jacked. Why do I feel like that's a chapter name for Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance? But I will have to take a very slight pause while I go and get this up. Oh, I had one of the cream pies earlier. Fucking foul. Oh, God. It's a strawberry shortcake roll. These things are awful. Like, I haven't even tried the fucking Rice Krispie squares yet. I like them in theory, but I could be proven wrong because it's an American version. I've been pinged. I have a feeling I know who has pinged me. Yes. Oh, damn. Yep. Looks good to me, Maury. Looks real good to me. If anyone looked at mine and Maury's DMs, they'd have some questions. Yeah, true. You on Nippon? Nippon? The only thing I know about Nippon is Japan. Get jacked. Little Debbie strawberry cake roll or chocolate roll? Little Debbie strawberry ones. These taste like a bleeding cum shot. Ah! I would have reacted differently, but my hand is full of something. Leave you to work out that one. Hello, welcome, Tora. Well, the Japanese name for Japan is also rice crackers coated in chocolate. Ah, take away the chocolate and yum. Clear one with you, have some too. That suggests to me that you like these karasu. Oh. Whoa. Mm. 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 Ah. Oh, God. Ah. Oh. 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 Ah. I'm going to drink some tea now to cleanse my palate. I hate every second of it. Ah. Ah. Maybe. Why do I feel like all these extra steps are just, prolonging the game a little bit? I know! I've already read this! Watson, why are you now the tallest person in the room again? You're like 3 inches taller than Lestrade. What the fuck? And again, you're taller than Holmes. You're not supposed to be like this, Watson. Holmes with his hat up his own arse. Knows the inspector's the only one who still has his hat on, and is not looking pleased about it because he knows where it's been. Watson has moon shoes. Well, he's got to get the right angle to boof people.
Something about this rings very oddly.
Why do you say that, Mr. Holmes?
Why?
Mr. Holmes.
Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross. I should have noticed it.
Why didn't you?
Mr. Holmes,
Plot.
I can't see why.
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. Dunn was locked inside the Colonial Collection Room by the murderer. If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to trigger the fan situated above it, taking into consideration the condition of his foot.
Well, it is still possible.
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that such a person as Mr. Hamish decided to base his plan on the speed of his gait.
You mean to say that somebody helped him?
So the suicide is questionable?
Correct. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and so the investigation stops.
Possibly an accomplice, then? That idea had not occurred to me, Mr. Holmes.
I have another idea, Inspector. Thanks to the testimony that we have collected, we are able to rebuild the events as they took place that day.
With a timeline, such as we did in the Jack the Ripper case.
Precisely.
I do kind of like that they
The map at the entrance of Kew Gardens
references.
should help us with our timeline.
do
Let us
references to the previous
analyze
game.
the facts and statements, so that we may recreate the events of that morning.
Soon has a treated club foot. Yeah, running that quickly would be troublesome. Yeah. While Hamish and Montague Dunn went to meet Albert and see her at 9:30, so... Oh, okay. So on 20 minutes to 10 when Hamish and Montague went out to the backyard. After 10 minutes, Dunn recommended his inspection into the dry tropics room. Hamish returned to the seed house. Okay, 20 minutes to 10, so that is... Yeah. After 10 minutes, 20 minutes to 10. Not 20 minutes to 11. After 10 minutes, Dunn recommenced his inspection and entered the dry tropics room. Here. Return to the seed house. Martin Hamish has a conversation with Miss White at 10 o'clock. There. Miss White was in the laboratory until 10:40, when she saw Hamish and Morgan got in and Jordan them there. Okay, so she's right there. Hamish ran to Albert as soon as he observed that Montague Dunn was unwell, which then ran to him. Oh my god, he's got a green face! Christ almighty! Oh, around 10:30. So around 10:30, you go flat. I was in the seed house the entire morning. He observed Hamish returning from visiting Miss White at 10:10. So he's still there. Albert was seen in the seed house. There is a... Oh my god!
Let us summarize. Montague Dunn was poisoned inside the Colonial Collection Room. He forced open the door, which means that someone locked him inside there at 10:20. Martin Hamish was last seen at 10:10. This means that he has approximately 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Given that he was club-footed, it is doubtful. Albert also has 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room, which is quite enough time. Miss White was last seen at 10 o'clock, which means that she had approximately 20 minutes to lock the door. More than enough time. Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ascertain who assisted Martin Hamish in killing Montague Dunn.
Albert is not involved. Martin Hamish and Albert are not accomplices. Unlike the Albert would have had the opportunity, in 10 minutes would not have been enough to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Albert's Martin Hamish, you're going to have been enough. I'm going to say no. I'm actually going to say that he didn't. I think it's White. I think it's Miss White. White had time. Miss White had 20 minutes. It would have been enough to trap Montague Dunn. She could have locked the door and let him on Hamish to evacuate the ventilation system. I Hamish and Miss White not completely. Yeah, White had time. White is an accomplice. Margaret White was Martin Hamish's accomplice in killing Montague Dunn. Her professional ambition and personal situation has been damaged by the breakup with Dunn. Hang on a second, I've got a ping. I don't want to keep alt-tabbing out of this because something might break, because these games do. But hey, unlike the Testament, this one actually hasn't broken irrevocably. Irrevocably. As in, you know, I haven't been able to revoke it.
Irrevocably?
That's what I said, irrevocably. Ooh, oh, I like that, Murray.
Word I have not a.
Fair.
We struggle to know.
Have I told you about what one of my favourite parts about community night is? Hearing Ride swearing using British slang in her accent. It's amazing. I will reply over text just in case the lurk is no longer going on. I accuse Miss White in the collection room with the poison. Anyone know Cluedo? Yes. Although the Americans don't. They call it Clue. Because they're weird.
Because they're looking for clues.
There's more nuance to it than that. Condemn Miss White. Miss White is a dangerous woman very capable of carrying out an elaborate murder for monetary gain. She flirted with Dunn's son Albert and later pushed Martin Hamish to his suicide. She deserves the rope. Miss White is a desperate woman in debt, resigned to consort with wealthy gentlemen. While Dunn comes to her side, she killed him in desperation. Hamish tried to save her. She deserves a second chance. Actually, yeah, I think absolution's probably the best idea. Because she's got nothing else. Her family weren't willing to help, and yeah. And Hamish's last act would have been to try and absolve her, because Hamish, like, having Albert as the accomplice doesn't make sense, because Hamish, you know, was quite adamant and outspoken of his dislike of Albert. and his disapproval of him taking over the gardens. So he wouldn't have killed himself to save Albert. He really wouldn't. Miss White, though, yes. I'm going to absolve her. Yeah. And we're going to see if this was the correct choice. If it is, I'm 2 out of 4. And my headset keeps nearly falling off.
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am using it. I do use it.
Oh my
Now
god.
that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her
That's a bit
implication.
dark, Sherlock.
After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining. The deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her. Quietly.
My god.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular.
Watson,
The
please
impulses of
don't
women
boof
have
her.
always been a mystery to me. But she is a bold one, and so we must be cautious.
All right. You can count on me, Holmes.
We don't need Booflock.
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
That
do not
continues to
seem
be the
surprised,
best
Miss White.
timing.
Well,
We don't need Booflock. Mein
Not for
Leben!
too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who
Oh,
planned the murder?
God.
Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
Am I?
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to
Oh,
convince him
Red,
to
hello
take
and
on a
welcome.
more
Thank you very much for the
prominent
Prime sub. Very much appreciated.
You
For
could not be
34
further
months
from the
total,
truth.
no less.
You think that you
Damn.
can fool me?
You don't care.
I don't know why
what
there's a
I
little cooldown
think.
between expiring and me being able to
I'm
reuse
not
it, but screw it, I
blaming
guess.
you, Miss
I
White.
don't know.
You are a
All I
young
can
and brilliant woman,
guess is it's up
trapped
to, you know,
in a
like
dull
the
and
actual
hostile
minute.
world. Life has never been easy.
Time is
Men
impeccable.
in particular.
Or is your pecking untimable?
You. It is hopeless.
Indeed. Well, it may be true that
Oh, no,
I
that's
cannot
a
yet
different
change the
one.
world,
That's a
but
different
I
one.
can spare your life.
My life.
Oh, okay.
There is nothing left to save. I have lost everything.
Save
Do
your
you
life.
hear me?
AKA save
Everything.
your Laban.
And you. You were just like all the others. You would abuse and take advantage of a vulnerable woman.
I hardly think so. Now just listen to me.
I've
Watson, that's
tried
not very concealed.
So hard. But
It's
I have
really
had
not
enough.
very concealed, Watson.
No!
Why did it just get ultra compressed with the last word? No.
I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Sippy sippy.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to
That
die.
is really not concealed, Watson.
It's too late.
What? I clicked it! Everyone saw me, I clicked it!
This is tragic, Holmes.
Are you able to do anything?
I'm afraid not. The poison has been fulgurating. Her
I-
heart stopped instantly, poor child.
What? What? Now I can watch my phone without deepest and most painful suffering. Good. Well, let's see if I got it right. Hey! I'm 2 for 4. I wonder if... I don't think I was actually able to save her. I don't. Miss White is a desperate woman, a victim of society. When Dunn cast her aside, her life stopped. She killed him in pure desperation with the help of Martin Hamish. She was the one who locked the door of the Colonial Collection Room directly after Hamish released the caterpillars. She did not deserve such a terrible fate. Also found all the clues. But yeah, definitely absolution. Don't know if I just said that decision just scammed you out. I don't think that you could have saved her. I don't think you could. Hey, I'm sympathising, aka I'm not Sherlock. And GOG Galaxy refuses to connect me properly, but I don't care. The final case. We spent more time on solving that previous case than we did on finishing Fear earlier today. I don't actually know if this is going to be the last Crimes and Punishment stream anymore.
Where are you going?
As she said, there's nothing left to say.
Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson.
Just went to Sherlock had to be
have.
exactly.
Where to?
To the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner.
What
They
the-
sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
Oh, this
dinner?
isn't good.
How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner.
They're
Menu,
trying.
entree, frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Sounds disgusting.
I am not
Holmes.
having any others that had
Hedgehog
nuts cracked on them,
goulash.
thank you very much.
Street turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
Ah, I can hear them on the stairs now.
Well, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll
Watson,
hurt
stop
the
being a stick in
feelings
the
of
mud.
those poor children. We have to go.
Oh,
Mr.
dear
Holmes.
God.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Those are not
Mr.
child
Holmes.
ones. Oh,
Wiggins,
God.
Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the
Yeah,
dinner is
his
cancelled.
model.
Mr. Holmes is my brother, Leighton. He's in a
Why has he
prison
got
cell.
dark hair from the
They
front
say
and
he's killed
blonde on
2
the
men.
back?
You have to help us, Mr. Holmes. Because I know
Why?
he didn't do it.
Bad hair job.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard. And
This
they
is the
gave him a good beating already.
1890s.
You know
What's
what they're
that?
like. They'll hang him. They won't
Drunken.
look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
And forget about the dinner. Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right?
Well,
It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
Lovely. We're going back to Whitechapel. Hey, everyone loves Whitechapel. It's where everything happens. Why can I already go to Scotland Yard? Do I want to? Souvenirs. What do I have a souvenir? He kept the plant.
The deadly plant?
Yeah, he kept the murder weapon.
I mean, that's kind of par for the...
I mean, well, so far he has. Like, he kept the harpoon from the first killing. Oh shit, that was 5 cases, I completely forgot. He kept the train whistle from the fake one. He kept the silver replica knife. He kept the fork. And now he's kept that. Jack was there. Whitechapel is such a happy place, vibrant and not all shady. And not at all full of people who say, out of my way, I don't like the look of you.
Where Mr. Beep Beep lives.
Beep beep. Oh god, that oh.
How do you not love Mr. Beep Beep? Miss him.
See, between versus Jack the Ripper and Case of the Silver Earring, those are my favourite janky Sherlock games. Mostly because Case of the Silver Earring is just broken in so many ways. And so many of the voice lines that we treasure to this day. And Jack the Ripper was just equal parts really well written and completely fucking nonsensical. I give you Mr. Beep Beep as evidence A.
Keep Mr. Beep Beep's name out of your mouth. He's fantastic.
Beep Beep. So, all right. Let's get the crime scene and talk to witnesses at Half Moon Street. Investigate later. And that would be why. Oh, God, why am I... Oh, well. Beep, beep. Oh, no. Brain, why? Oh. Also, what the fuck is going on with that leather stack? Don't tell me that it was supposed to be modelled on the fact of you not actually picking up the letters. Oh my god. Oh. What's happening? I don't even know. What did Brain do? Brain went beep beep funfetti time. Beep Discord. Will do, Ice. Whereabouts am I looking on Discord? I have lots of unmarked, unread things everywhere. I'm presuming Red Dragon Games. Game Dev Chat. Okay. Game didn't expect the unexpected. I suppose it really did not. It's everything, three things in one. The P animation games like just game for games like the train picture. Ice, you've got to be the most wonderful person I haven't married. That looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. And thank you for getting the quote there right. It's not often that I'm driven to, some moments of speechlessness over stuff like that, but Jesus Christ, Ice, you did it. That really does look incredible. I'm looking forward to seeing it finished immensely. Even in the zoomed out, in the zoomed in thing, it was still was acting if the other letters were below it. Oh, God. Confession. Confession. Your pleasure, and this is exactly why you're my lead artist. Because you churn out stuff like that. Dear Mr. Holmes, I'm writing to express my appreciation for your striking at the truth of this horrible case. At first, I could not even imagine how Miss Margaret White, such an exceptional and beautiful woman, beautiful, could plan and commit such a dreadful murder with that fellow Hamish. How angry I was. But when I attempted to put myself in her shoes, I began to understand. I was trying to scroll down with the mouse wheel, but it wouldn't let me. As talented as beautiful a lady as Miss White was, she evidently could not complete her studies without money, while my father was living his high life deficient in human sympathy. Thank you for your kindness towards her. She is no longer here, and I already miss her. What? What? Just beat the second to last boss in Heroic. I'm so excited to beat this raid. Third to last boss. The true final boss. These abs. Into the meat of your adventurers against them, you shall not prevail. Look, Tora is the one who immediately went, grind meat when when they saw this model. Oh, I've got to check this.
Or it's a little feral.
Well, not even little. You want to know what I've noticed? That rash on her chest is getting better with every time I look through the telescope. Is that her character arc?
Yes.
Her rash gets better.
Holmes, poor little Wiggins needs our help.
Watson, since when did you do a 180 on the Baker Street Irregulars? You went from, let's not have anything to do with them anyway, I can't understand why you like them at all, to, oh my god, we have to help them. Watson, you are as consistent as a carousel. I don't know why I pressed escape. I think I was trying to escape from that. Let's go to the moon. Let's get half our arse out. See, even Sherlock's considering it. Or maybe it's already out. We can't see the trousers. And we can't see Watson either. Fish at 20 hours. Nice. Keep going.
Holmes, poor little Wiggins needs our help.
Holmes, Why are you holding the lantern? That's a Watson job. That is a Watson job. Why are you doing it? Also, what the fuck is that mud texture? Combined with that, it's definitely clearly Haunt's texture. What? Okay, but don't his clothes look a bit too fancy for the arse end of Whitechapel? He looks like if the Mad Hatter showered in bleach. Late mud, that's the style of Bloodborne. Oh no. Fear the old blood. That's full moon. Oh, the pale blood moon rises. I would say I've missed Bloodborne, but all I need to do is start playing it again, and I was just like, no, I'm good. I've done everything I need to do in this. Unless someone wants my help in it, I'm done. Oh. Oh.
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr. Holmes, is that you?
Good evening, Constable...
Constable Marrow.
Marrow.
I was here with Inspector Aberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes,
Oh.
back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Do they indeed?
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearances can sometimes...
Those are some loud
be
fucking
deceiving.
rats. I can't do a profile on this dude.
Who were the victims?
The two men here, both shot. The stab fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
Is it just me, or does the blood smear from the jeweller look like he was shot in the temple? Yeah, sure, a kid clearly did that. Fucking hell.
You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own
Kids who
statement.
have shrunken models.
And then there were two other witnesses who said they saw the killer Chapman. Mr. Turner, a
in the
gentleman who lives in that
1890s,
flat over
had that
there.
sort of firearms
And Polly
experience.
Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
Stop being a lawyer. You're not at work.
So, Constable Marrow, I should be delighted to hear your testimony.
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street. That was the side that you came from.
But you would have been unable to observe this part of the street.
I was about to say Malk, those are birds, forgetting entirely they have
That is
stardew
correct.
in the background
But
where,
I saw the
where
two
there are
victims
birds
slowly enter Half Moon Street, and then shortly after, the fireworks started. A few minutes after that, the fellow Chapman rushed towards me and ran into Half Moon Street.
God, I wish
Please
I could move
continue.
my arms in this model.
Didn't pay
So you're
attention.
just going to have to be content
Suddenly,
with the sound
I heard
of...
a woman's cries and police whistles on the other side of Half Moon Street. I rushed over there and I saw the two dead bodies on the ground.
Yeah.
When I reached Whitechapel Street, I saw Leighton Chapman.
But
He'd been caught
you will
by
never
two police
know
constables.
if those are my hands or my cheeks. I really wish I could wink with this model. I thought I was coming from my walls because you do have bats in the attic. Aha! Your attic is now home to a endangered species. You may not move them.
Did you hear the shots?
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
Yeah, you know, a common tactic they use to mask gunshots is to do during, you know, loud things that sound like gunshots. Yeah. Or, you know, an artillery cannon firing. Oh, you saw...
That doesn't sound like gunshots. That is gunshots.
No, it's not.
Well,
It's
the same principle.
technically so are fireworks, then. Oh, you said birds clapping right as you died of laughter. Look, I'm going to have to find something now. Thanks to you, Ride, I'm going to have to find something. Huh. My model picked up the click from unlocking my phone. Please return what I'm thinking of. Here we are. Yep. This is all for you, Ryder, and this is all because of you. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a clapping, as of arse cheeks gently clapping at my chamber door. "'Tis a visitor," I muttered, "dummy thick and nothing more."
It's the dummy thick British accent.
Question towards the veterans. Is it possible to do Crystal Tower unsynced? Circus Tower, yes. World of Darkness, no. Ancient Labyrinth, no. Because Ancient Labyrinth, you have the thing of where the Alliance splits into 3 groups, and you have to go for the different standing-on platforms to unlock shields. You can't do that solo, and it just enrages and gets a Colossus out to one-shot you. World of Darkness, you also have the bit where there's the Atomos split into 3, and also you have to be able to go, wow, you could probably just one-shot Cerberus, but I don't think you could do it with Atomos. I think you do need to have at least 3 people, but solo, don't think so. If you got 3 people to do it, no, it still wouldn't. Oh no, it would work. If you got 3 people to do it, then yeah, unsynced easily. Don't unnecessarily either. It is, but I bought a kettle, which will arrive tomorrow. Hopefully tea is good. So the number 1 non-prescription thing outside exercise I can find that helps literally all my problems at once. Good. Wait, is it an electric kettle or is it one you put on the stove? Because I have learned that both of those are common in America. The stovetop one, worryingly so. Because it's ancient. Quoth the Raven, evermore.
What were the fireworks in honour of, Constable?
Why are you putting yourself...
Well,
today's
America. Queen Victoria's
America.
birthday, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, I appear to have lost track of the days. It is
Only
May
one person to drag a sprout through there. Yeah, you would need 3 people who are competent or, built highly enough. Because the sprouts wouldn't be able to do any of the stuff solo, and they would have to be able to... Actually, no. Labyrinth of the Ancients, you would have to actually have 4 people in each group. You couldn't do it. No, you'd have 5. You would actually have to have 5, because 4 people to stand on the platform to unlock the next thing over, which is always just slightly out of most ranged attack. Well, all ranged attacks. So you couldn't do it. You'd have to have 4 people on the platform and 1 person up hitting it, so that'd be at least 15 people. World of Darkness you could do with 3, but you would need 3 high-level unsynced to, split it for the Atomos fight. Circus Tower you could do it with 1 person easily. Although, no, you could still take down even Amon easily. Yeah. So that's what ones do occasionally piss out. Yes, they do. Especially when it's ginger tea. Super chatting into a billion pieces after you read my answers. That's weird. My mobile enjoys breaking. It's just Twitch. You need to do Circus and World of Darkness. So Circus you could easily do with 1 person. World of Darkness you would need 3 people who are decently geared to get through the Atomos fight. After that, doesn't matter. With everything else, you might have a bit of difficulty with Out of Darkness at the end with all the storms bit, but you should be able to just, smack through that.
Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention while you were running through Half Moon Street?
I saw nothing but rats, and I took the time to light every corner of my lamp.
Everywhere cord. Thomas is in Labyrinth. It's in both. Atomos in World of Darkness is the one where it's the gaping thing in the middle, and there's 3 teleporters before it, and each teleporter takes you to one of the 3 different platforms, and you fight the offshoot of the main thing, and the main thing keeps providing power to the other ones as they're destroyed. It's Atomos in both fights. that one.
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window when you were on Half Moon Street
Yeah,
at
got
that time?
still stove up kettle, and then
Yes,
once it arrives,
I
I'll
saw
have to
that
learn
the
how to
window
actually use
was
the tea
open,
bags.
but
Don't
no
I
one
put
was
the
there.
kettle in
It was dark in the
in
room.
the couple of mug of tea. I'm American.
Constable, your statements have been of great value to me.
Oh, tea bags. Tea bags go in the cup. The only thing that goes into the kettle is water. Unless you're making a teapot, in which case the bags go in the teapot and the hot water goes into the pot. But still, kettle only has water. Getting an electric kettle, it's so much easier and safer.
He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death was not instant.
Good thing not with a gut shot like that. That's fucking painful.
The bullet penetrated his stomach, a dreadful wound.
It's a real fucking nasty way to die. Look at his feet. Other hand.
A tattoo from Westgate Prison. Vicotti must have done some time there.
Or he's a fanboy.
Brian Vicotti suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die.
See, here's my thing. I would have assumed that a gunshot wound to the stomach like that would have generated a lot more blood than the... I don't even know if that's a blood spatter on the ground, and honestly. It looks like it could just be mud. It is Whitechapel, so who knows? It's fair than purchasing an electric kettle will probably be a few months because the stovetop one is already shipped and I'm too stubborn to not use it. Fair. But still, electric kettle's much better and they're not even that expensive. Take it from a Brit, electric kettles. Like, you know, we used to use stovetop kettles and then we learned better. Because you know, the electric one was invented. Oh, good God, no, that's a...
The bullet struck his head. This man didn't
It's one
stand a
hell of a
chance.
shot. Both. What the fuck is going on with his hand?
Oh, this is an ordinary key. I wonder what kind of door it opens.
An ordinary door. Oh. Concentrate my attention. Object. Piece of wood.
A piece of wood that has stuck between the cobblestones. Let us take a closer
Yes,
look.
Sherlock, you're brilliant. Wood. The ordinary kind of door, yes.
This shard of wood is quite new.
Also, from what it looks like it's the end of like a walking stick. He got stuck in the cobblestones and snapped off. In which case, boof. That is not at all subtle, Wiggins.
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
Get a child model then. Stop using a shrunk adult one, or at least stop using a shrunk adult head on a child model's body. Because, Jesus.
It's disturbing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Good evening, Mr. Turner.
I heard Constable Marrow reply to you as Mr. Holmes. Are you that detective gentleman?
No.
I've heard of you. And well, I know things about this evening.
Excellent. Might we hear your story?
Character profile. You're not a policeman. Apparently only policemen we can't do this with. What a shifty look in his face. Looks like he's kind of got a ghostly monocle that actually makes him look 10 times classier. Ah! Metal clasp. Balaclava. Crimean War. War veteran. Oh, Crimean River.
Oh.
Yes. Missing buttons. Poor life. Haha. Cry me another river. Requires support. Weak leg. Limping. Or he might just, like, leaning on the friggin' door.
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
I was already in bed when the fire.
Why were there quotation marks at the end of Sherlock's speech there?
I clearly heard two.
Did someone do a bit of an
gunshots from
iffy job with the
outside.
cousin paste?
Please continue.
I quickly got up and I grabbed the lamp from my nightstand
This
and I
game.
rushed towards the window. I looked down.
The games
and
are
I
getting
saw two
better.
bodies.
But there's
There
still
was a
iffiness.
man with a gun who was standing nearby.
Where exactly?
Well, near this body.
Did he notice you?
I don't think so. He rushed towards
What?
Whitechapel Street
Oh,
without
at least
looking
it's not
around.
just me thinking I'm insane.
Were the two shots you heard consecutive?
Yes, there was a very short pause between them, and they sounded different somehow.
As in different
It
caliber?
seemed to me that the second shot was louder than the first.
That is an interesting comment.
Holmes, you could not have sounded more bored with that. That's an interesting comment. Please shut up. Would
Mr.
surprise
Turner,
me.
Did you see anyone else in the street?
No, I saw no
These
one
games
like
do
that
get
man,
better.
The murderer.
My
the
good
fella
God,
they
they're still
caught.
janky and I love them for it. This is the good kind of jank.
Mr. Turner,
Apart from,
what were your
Testament to the
actions
broke.
after you stepped up to the window?
I was afraid that the man with a gun might return, so I stayed close to the window till I saw the policeman coming in the Half Moon from Whitechapel. Then I walked out to tell them everything I saw.
Like a
You have
seesaw.
helped us a great deal, Mr. Turner.
Has he, though? No. Oh, okay, so for Joss doesn't make anything. Ah. Conflicting statements. Mr. Turner said that he remained at the window of his flat until the police arrived. However, this conflict with the Marrow statement as the constable did not see anyone at the window. Someone's telling porkies. It's not America. But also, yes. Why? So I can talk to this about... Talk to this about, yes. Talk to this about the policeman.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, so I need to go and talk to him. Okay.
Mr. Turner,
Contradiction.
you have stated that you
Dick.
remained close by your window after the crime. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. I stayed at my window until the policeman arrived to examine the dead bodies.
Your limp says otherwise.
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window when he was running through Half Moon Street.
Porkies.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been distracted by the whistles and shouts coming from Whitechapel. We could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean? It was a bit of a stressful moment, to tell you the truth, sir.
Allow me to form
Porkies.
my own theories, Mr. Turner. Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Not
Why
at
are
all,
you
Mr.
looking
Holmes.
like that,
Please,
Sherlock?
follow me.
Why?
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly.
That's a polite way of saying this is a shithole.
This fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago.
Doomsday, hello and welcome. You lend me? Ah! Nah. Nah. Ah! Can lend back better. He has desires. Fire. Ashes. Burnt paper. These are all things that Sherlock noticed that other people don't, apparently. Nah. Oh, great. These popped out again. And 1, 2, 3, and... Oh. Holy shit, that worked.
The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here.
I love the fact that Sherlock just pulled that out. No tools or anything. He's like, oh look, let me put my hand in actual fire.
These words are illegible. The papers were thrown into the fire just a short while ago.
Obviously, a doctor that. That's fine. It's draconic anatomy. He's immune to fire. No, that's me. Oh, wait, no. The other thing. I might be a red dragon, but I'm not immune to fire. Because, you know, fuck hot places. When my partner put it back in the fire, it wouldn't have surprised me. Ah! Oh,
Perfect
look!
match.
Oh,
So,
look!
Mr. Turner broke his stick when
Malk
it became
the dragon
stuck
was
between the
right.
cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims.
Is it just me, or did he look like he put the piece of the thing up there?
The books on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner
His words
was
are
trying
illegible.
to
Puts
find
back in the fire to
something
become
in a
more
hurry
legible.
here,
Yes.
A short while ago.
That's exactly how that works. Why have I got another ping? All the pings. In fairness, I say this, but you know, there actually is possibly a reason for these. Oh no, this one's a message. Let's go to the ones around it. Okay. Right. I see that face. Don't think I don't.
Mr. Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots.
Or was he? Or was he the gunshotee? The Times. Oh, of course, it's a Times. Right, do I have an Lemmu? Like an unruly cat? Lem your fur backwards. Well, that's a bit of a suggestive angle.
This kitchen knife is quite sharp.
Really? Kitchen table. Sweepings. Shredded paper. Sure, he was aroused from his bed by the gunshots. Ah, yes. Viagra in pure bullet form. Die hard.
Oh my Christ.
I'm never going to be able to watch that film the same way again. Oh, would you believe that was not intentional?
No, I would not.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. The Die Hard thing was complete ad-libbing.
There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper.
Why? Why not just shred it? With your hands? Oh, God. Can I at least look at it again? Nope, nope. I've learned all I can from that fire plus. Yeah, you, Mr. Fire Puss. You short logo is up and running now. Oh my good God, ICU works so fantastically quickly. Holy shit. I'm guessing that's either what I've been tagged in, or it's just sitting there. Oh no, no. God damn it, Ride. I will boof you. Let me have a look at this. Let me have a look at this. I love those ice. I really do. Those look amazing. I will say I can't see the first one because my phone is on midnight brightness. But I trust that it is basically a black version of the other two and just looks really good. Let me quickly go and change that. There, settings. Regrappler, welcome. New model? Yes. It looks great, thank you. It's the default. It's literally being worked on right now by Mori. It's because it's black, I thought so. Want any colours to let me know? I can't think of any other colours that would be needed, because you've got the black one or the red one for like light right websites. You've got the white or the red one for dark websites. So the red one is a nice universal one. I will let you know if I do think of any others, but I believe those are going to be the only ones we will need. I also have no idea where the bollocks this is. Appearance? Ah, there it is. Appearance. Theme. Midnight. Oh, God. I flashbanged myself. Oh, my God. Why? Oh, why does this exist?
Outside when it's red house.
That's weird. But yes, I really, really like the black. I love the intricacy of it and also the simplicity of it. I think it's really good. It's nice and unique whilst also being easy to recognize, and you can just look at that and it's like, oh yeah, that's a very easy association to make. Also for the one up there. Oh, the one up there can be black. Perfect. Give me 2 seconds while I go and reverse this God's awful change. Midnight, thank you. Oh, my eyes thank me. Okay, Discord. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, that looks absolutely incredible, Ice. Very, very, very much appreciate that. Is the colour swap dark dragon horns red kind of deal? No. Basically, my previous PNG tuber is what people are a bit more used to me looking like, and it is basically putting those colours onto this.
Anything else you would like to know, Mr. Holmes?
Yes, Firepuss.
So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window.
I mean, it's quite clear.
The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and Leighton Chapman standing over them.
But did he?
Anything else you would like to know, Mr. Holmes?
No, I think I'm done with your guilty ass. Huh? So he got up from the bed. Opened the window, cut the papers with a knife, threw something into the fire, then approached the body, and placed the broken stick. I mean, that's not how people walk with a cane for the first time. Ah! Somehow this is even better when fast forwards it.
No, it didn't happen this way.
What? Okay, well, I'll ponder that because I now need to go and feed the cats. I will be right back. And go. Ah. I return. Sorry about that. Let's see what's happened in my absence. Rigo was going for a random quote, and yes, I'll have you know my penis is too low. It drags on the ground. It's kind of irritating. Sure. No idea what the context behind that was, but yes, it's an issue I have with both of them. And thank you. I am the back. So maybe he got up from the bed and then did the cutty cuts. Opened the window. Threw something into the fire. Oh no, no, I see what he did. Because he placed the broken stick and then retrieved something. Got up from bed. Opened the window. Approached the body. Then he came back up, placed the broken stick, cut the papers, and then threw something into the fire. And we're going to watch this in super fast up. Noom. Jesus Christ. That seems plausible. He stole something from the... Yes!
So Mr. Turner
Okay,
used
so
a
Matt gets
book
another treat.
to hide an object that he found on Kenneth Butler's body. The question is,
Why would you do
what
this?
did he find?
Why? What have I done to deserve this? I'm sad. I love how when I switch back to my default, my muscles just bulk. Books. Fat prints. I know the guy's a bit overweight, but that's a bit of a senseless comment, Sherlock.
I can see prints from greasy fingers upon the cover of this book. Let us take a closer look.
Ew. Moby Dick.
Well now, what a find.
Oh!
A precious jewel concealed inside a book.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see that.
A bracelet with a unique ram's head design. A distinctive feature of ancient Grecian artifacts, probably of the Hellenistic era.
Well, ram my arse. I didn't expect that. Now, can I talk to this guy, or is it to having talked to Mr. Holmes? Again. Oh no, I can talk to him.
Mr. Turner, how would it be possible for a man of advanced years, such as yourself, to rush from his bed to the window in a matter of seconds, as you have stated?
Well, I'm able to move very quickly despite my age. And when the situation requires it, Mr. Holmes.
So fucking disease. Found the Ramabros. Nah. A Robros is a snake eating its own tail. That was just two rams looking at each other. You have a
I
limp.
highly doubt that, Mr. Turner. I observe that you suffer a severe limp due to your injured right leg. It would have taken at least 10 seconds for you to approach the window. That means you could have easily missed something or someone in Half Moon Street during that time.
You're right, Mr. Holmes. I could have missed something. But it did seem to me that everything happened so quickly. Oh, time can pull tricks on you.
You are sus as fuck, my dude.
And what of everything else that you told us? Mr. Turner, it is vital that
You
we
are
have
as
your
sussy as my
complete
pecs are
and
shiny.
true statement.
And they are
Mr. Holmes,
very shiny.
I do assure you that the other things I said were most sincere.
Oh. What about this
Mr.
then?
Turner, you were not sincere with me. Not then, and not now.
But Mr. Holmes...
This, Mr. Turner, does not look like anything that a poor man might possess. It is worth more than the home that you live in.
I can explain.
Sure.
No, merely correct me if I am wrong. You saw Leighton Chapman through the window, but you also noticed a glittering object on the ground, this precious jewel. You walked down and took the bracelet from the body of Kenneth Butler, and when you heard the whistles, you hurried away. That broke your walking stick. It caught fast between the cobbles. Constable Marrow was unable to see you in the window as you were climbing up the stairs on your way back to your flat. Upon returning home, you hid the precious jewel inside a book.
Mr. Holmes, please don't send me to prison. I didn't do anything bad. I'm just a poor man. When I
You
chanced
robbed a
upon the
dead
bracelet,
dude.
I saw it as an opportunity to make a little money. I was desperate. I only took the bracelet, that's all, I swear.
You made a mistake by lying to me. But you are not a criminal. I believe that. Although I must return this bracelet to its rightful owner.
Sherlock, I'm fairly certain the rightful owner of that bracelet is dead. By a few thousand years if it's Grecian. I need to search my archives. See, I need to search my fucking archives. It's that old. It says I still need to investigate the crime scene and talk to witnesses. I have. There are no more witnesses here unless I'm going to boof someone. Or come around and say, oh my good god, there's a whole other 5 people down here. Also, hang on a fucking second. fuck does the lantern go? I can't even blame Watson. Watson's over there. Oh, God. Watson's got his hat on, which means his arse is unattended. Oh, God. He's got Baldur's Gate 3 magic pockets up his arse. That's where my lantern goes. It just pops in and out. That's why Watson's all the way over there, so we can't hear him moaning.
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Well, you just heard. Let's go back to Baker Street and find the thing archives. Hilariously, thanks to Maury's efforts, I'm going to have to change software I use for this model. Well, I am very glad because, you know, it's going to mean a lot more functionality. Yes, chemistry. Poison toxins on winds of injuries, not criminalist. No. Martial arts, no. Marks and symbols. The word of Asclepius?
That is not the one I need.
Well, fuck you. Only newspapers. Oh, encyclopedia. That fucking one's still there. Economic science, not gonna be there. Technology, no. History, Greek history.
That is not the one I need.
Well, where would... He said it was Grecian. He said it was fucking Grecian.
That is not the one. That is...
What? I'm pretty sure it's not any of the other ones. Oh, it'll be under a newspaper, won't it?
Hey.
Most recent ones. I'm fucking in there. I'm sorry. The picture of Dorian Gray. What? I do not know what it's actually wanting me to get. You know what? Screw it. Skip.
I need to continue my research in my archives.
Sherlock, you're there. Oh. How is the treasure stolen?
Here it is. One of the victims, Kenneth Butler, was involved in the story of the stolen Hellenistic treasures.
Well,
a visit to his pawn shop should tell me more.
Not that kind of pawn chat. So let's actually read these things that I dug out. These beautiful antique jewels represent a part of the Hellenistic treasures collection. Depicted are the 5 heads of mountain rams upon a bracelet, necklace, and ring, each made of pure gold. The 5 rams of Mytilene have been missing from the museum since 1885. The Strand, a treacherous theft. The Hellenistic treasures were stolen yesterday while being transported by cab on their way from the British Museum to the Glassford Fine Art Exhibition. Pawnshop owner Kenneth Butler contacted Scotland Yard that night and provided information regarding a gentleman who had attempted to sell him a collection of historical art at his pawnshop in Church Street. The police have since captured the described man, a professional thief by the name of Vincent Foley, who has been in the process of escaping London via the port. He was recognised by the surviving driver of the cab that had transported the collection of Hellenistic treasures. Vincent Foley refused to confess to where the remainder of the treasures were hidden. He was eventually imprisoned. The lost treasures are still to be found. Prawns. Ah, no thanks. Well, apparently... Apparently on this thread. Let's go to the plan. prawn. Looks like these two are engaging in some prawn behaviour. I'm no physicist, but I'm pretty sure that's not how light works. Try to pull off that weird murder plant Sherlock insists on keeping while there. Yeah. And the pure silver dagger. And the silver fork. And the harpoon. And the train whistle. Sherlock, get rid of all these weird, morbid souvenirs you're keeping. And also, why is there someone at the end of this? Why is Watson not coming with me? Why is Watson saying that I'm going to die? Phoenix goes for a random quote and guess what's riding? No idea where that one's from. I can't tell if that's a bird or a cricket. A bricket. Watson's too scared. I've got to admit, if I'm not allowed to go in there, that's some really good attention to detail. I'm actually impressed. Ever since Sherlock showed sympathy towards another human, Watson's believed wholeheartedly his friend's been replaced with a skin.
The door is locked, but I won't try to
But also,
pick it. There are
bad.
people directly behind me. Mr. Butler's key matches the lock perfectly.
It's not a good time to be using. Bird, Burkett, creative solve the mystery.
Crampons and a sharp ice axe would only be brought here by a mountaineer.
Crampon, crampon. Game, why? Why this? I know you might want to be getting...
Crampons?
Oh, okay, it's an object of interest. Okay? That is not a door. Oh, God.
A flare pistol. Perhaps it was pawned by a destitute sailor.
And it's got a bunch of flares with it. Why are you giving me all these objects of interest and not letting me actually interact with anything? There's a hatch, yes. Left drawer.
The ram's head.
Oh, well.
This necklace belongs to the 5 Rams of Mittelin collection. Interesting. That means that Kenneth Butler owned a part of this collection all this time, 10 years after the theft.
Hello, Kenneth. I remember you once told me about 3 pieces of gold jewelry with ram heads from ancient Greece. You still got them, right? Well, good news for you. I found a man loaded with money who's crazy about jewels. He's ready to fork out a small fortune. I can arrange a meeting with his money bag for you, but I want you to cut me in on the deal. I'll be waiting for you at the crossing of Great Alley and Half Moon Street on Sunday evening before the fireworks. Brian Vicotti. Oh. Methinks the collector was the killer. Or Brian Vicotti was being boofy.
It looks as though Mr. Butler kept a careful record of his operations.
Do we get... Oh, we get to look. No, we don't. I thought we were going to snoop. What? Okay, game, sure. Burglary motive. The search for missing Helena's situation could be the motive for the crime that was committed in Half Moon Street. Mr. Turner picked up the bracelet directly after the murder, but the ring is still missing. I love that I just saw an outline of all the different things we've got. I'll start. No. 2 victims. No. No. Okay. It's not exactly been all like productive because I don't have these objects of interest I need. Ah. And Charlotte's just going to leave it unlocked and just walk away. Leave a pawn shop unlocked. Let's go to Scotty Yard. Watson, no kissing while the carriage is moving. It's a good way to accidentally headbutt him.
Mr. Holmes, whatever brings you here so late at night?
I'm interested in the case of young Leighton Chapman. He was arrested earlier this evening and accused of a double murder.
I beg your pardon. That case is quite clear to the police. Or are there any new facts that we don't know about?
There's always new facts when
Who
we're
knows,
talking about this
Inspector?
kind of thing, Inspector.
Look, you are free to investigate, of course, Mr. Holmes. Chapman was arrested with a revolver in his possession, which you can find in the evidence room. The suspect himself is in custody.
Did you find
Has it been
anything
fired?
else on his person?
A few personal belongings. Nothing particular, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, Lestrade.
Well, at least let's stop calling Lestrade. That's a good upgrade from the previous games. He's no longer Inspector Lestrade. Watson, where the fuck did you come from? And why do you have your hat on inside, mister? Very improper of you. Shove it up your bum-bum. He spawned in. He didn't have time to stick his hat up.
So this is the gun that Leighton was holding when he was caught by the police. It is a Webley revolver, a reliable weapon.
You should be able to
It
pop it up.
seems as though the shells were not removed from the cylinder.
I mean, they generally don't. Oh, look.
2 out of the 6 shells have been fired. There were 2 shots.
But they sound different, apparently.
2 out of the... So this is the gun that Leighton was holding.
I clicked on the
A
watch.
cheap watch, bought with his own money, no doubt.
But I can't inspect the apple.
These cigarettes are filled with cheap tobacco. Nothing interesting.
You know why, right?
To keep the doctor away.
Right.
Kenneth Butler brother because he was the victim of double murder carried out by one person. No, I don't believe it's that cut and dry. Then you can hear the contrast between two fired shots. In fact, 3 shots were made. The first single shot was fired, then 2 fired simultaneously directly afterwards. Okay, that's a possibility. Don't hear the contrast between 2 fired shots. They made different points in the half meter. Well, then, sure. They don't. Oh, okay. Those don't. Do I get to interrogate him at least? I say interrogate like I'm, being evil and nasty and...
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Jesus, that was sinister.
Good evening, Mr. Chapman.
Who are you? I've got nothing to say. It's all a mistake.
Oh my
Calm down,
god,
Leighton.
they
I
just
have come here
basically
to
took
help you. To find
the head
out
of
if you
Wiggins and
truly
expanded
are
it.
as your younger brother Wiggins has told me.
Why?
My brother.
Why?
No. Then that means you're...
Oh
Sherlock
god,
Holmes.
it looks even worse when it's full
blimey.
sight.
All right, Mr.
Oh,
Holmes. I'll tell you everything.
no, that's no. God, sounds like he's about to rip the fingers off that. Oh my God. I take it back, you know. Earlier I said, Wiggins, will you please get an adult body to put your head on? This is the result. No, thank you. Shrink his face back down. Put him back in the shrink-o-matic. Deep scar. Occasional fights. Grew up on the street. Deep scar. Occasional fights. That is the face of a man who has been bottled. I don't think even the kiln's going to solve this one. What? Hot-headed. Recent beating. Resisted arrest. Police brutality. That's a safe word. It's always my favourite line from Payday 2. When a cloaker gets you, the safe word is police brutality. Cushy job office clerk. Oh. In prison. Committed a... The big brother of one of the Baker Street's irregulars committed a crime. No shit, Sherlock.
Good. Tell me your account of what happened.
I left
This
my work
fucking headset.
and I hurried up to see the fireworks in Whitechapel. I was late, so I decided to cut through Half Moon Street. I saw the first fireworks light up in the sky. I bumped into a constable on a corner before entering Half Moon. Then suddenly, what with all the firework flare, I saw two men. They were both lying flat in the middle of the street. I stopped where I was. I thought about turning back to the police, but as I was thinking of that, I saw a third person. He was leaning over the body that was furthest from me. The second I saw him, he raised his head and he stared at me. In a flash, I saw his gun, but he made a dash for it instead and he escaped through Whitechapel Street.
Oh. Oh.
So you might still have had time to return to the constable.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I approached the bodies just to see if they were still alive. I saw that one had blood pumping out of his stomach. He was dying. It was horrible. The second one was already dead. He had a hole in his head. He was holding a gun in his hand, though. I took it. And then I followed the third man.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Interesting. Pray, continue.
I turned a corner, and I saw the man standing in the middle of the street. He seemed to be in some sort of panic. And then, Mr. Holmes, something strange happened. I told the police and they laughed at what I said, but I swear to you, my words are true. I started running towards him. But then I was blinded by a flash. It was so bright that I hardly saw anything for a good dozen seconds.
Dude got
But I kept
flashbanged
running forward.
by a camera flash.
As I arrived in Whitechapel, I heard a woman screaming. And then I was caught by the police. But there wasn't a trace of that man. Of course, then they found a gun and all that blood. I couldn't see the murderer escaping and all that mess. Perhaps I was still half-blinded at that moment.
A thrilling account, my young man.
It honestly does not sound to me like the sort of thing you'd make up.
Leighton, are you able to describe the person whom you saw standing in Half Moon Street?
Well, I wasn't able to see his face at all. It was too dark, and he was too far away. I could see his silhouette.
And what about that?
Nothing so special. He was wearing a jacket. He was quite average in size and his weight.
I see. Was there anything else that struck you at the time?
No. But perhaps it's strange,
Yes.
but I can't remember the sound
Okay,
of
fine.
his footsteps as he was running
He
away.
ignoring you now.
No, he came
Perhaps
all the
it
way
was 'cause of the
not towards me. I
fireworks
put my hand
or
down for him to bonk. He
surprised
just
me seeing him.
stopped.
Leighton, I confess I am puzzled. Why should a young lad like you take a gun from the hands of a dead man and set off in pursuit of a probable killer?
I know. I keep wondering that, but at the time it was like a reflex. A criminal ought to be arrested, and he was armed.
You were willing to risk your life. That was a little foolish, unless You wanted revenge?
No, Mr. Holmes.
Bollocks.
I was just being brave and stupid.
I'm sure that you were, but I believe that you may have recognized one of the victims, Brian Vercotti. You knew that gentleman well, did you not?
However could you know that?
You have a typical tattoo of the Westgate Brotherhood upon your hand. I observed exactly the same mark upon Mr. Vercotti. You came to know him from your sharing a past prison sentence. Am I correct, Mr. Chapman?
Oh, God. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Would you tell me a little about Brian Vercotti?
We were convicted for a robbery. Once in prison, both of us joined one of these fraternities.
Those are called gangs,
we tried
my
to help
dude.
each other out, you know?
Fraternities.
You were quite young then, I believe.
Yes, Mr. Holmes, we were. We'd only stolen a pound of meat.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
After we were released, and when I saw what my little brother had become, I decided to work towards living an honest life.
And Vercotti?
He had a hard time. His sister had died in a Whitechapel dispensary while he was in prison.
Oh.
He had no family anymore. Our paths split. He fell back into crime.
Open the Jack the Ripper
So
case.
you lost him?
Yes. And for around 2 years, I heard no news of him at all.
Until...
We shall see you soon, young man.
Oh, okay. Statements or acquaintance. Well, that doesn't actually fit with anything. Search of the missing hand in this situation could be the motive of the crime that was committed in Harpoon Street. Mr. Turner picked up the bracelet directly after the murder, but the ring is still missing. The violent crime committed in Harpoon Campbell by Jim Renton could have had a personal motive. I don't think it was him. So this game does have the whole thing of it's, you know, it's going to be the person you least expect, or, you know, when it shows like, hey, look, this person's a clear bad guy. Oh, wait, psych, no, he's not. I don't know how to feel with Leighton. I don't know. He's definitely no professor, I'll tell you that. I don't know why I went back into this. I need to go to my tabbies. Lost of crossfire, but examine the dead body in the poor reenactment. To the alleyway! Tally-ho, Watson. So Sherlock is a real killer. Not in this story. Yes. Are you going to come with me this time, Watson? Or are you going to move my lantern up your arse again? What?
What's up with you, lad? What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for my brother to be released.
Your brother?
Why?
The one that you caught, beat up and
Why
imprisoned.
is half his hair consistently the wrong
The
colour?
murderer.
He ain't killed no one, copper.
Watch your mouth, lad, else you'll be joining that worthless brother of yours.
What, you didn't say anything wrong? Jesus Christ, Marrow. I'll fist you with this lantern.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Well, stop being a cockhead. Selected the gunman. What? What?
I am unable to see any higher. I need to find something to lift my lamp.
Such as? The police constable's fucking ego?
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
It's not even leaning against something. It's just floating there. Oh, well, I had to make it visible somehow, I suppose, but my God. It's implying they would shoot a warning shot first. Apparently.
This should be useful.
Should it? God, if Pantsing things did this. What the- Oh. I see what it wants me to do. Give me 2 secs. Had to trim a claw.
Nothing
Oh my
interesting here.
God, the jiggle! The jiggle! Also, how the fuck is
Nothing
Sherlock
interesting here.
holding it like that? It would make sense, because as as Vitali was shot, he would fall down and fire as well.
This is most definitely a bullet
Cthulhu
hole.
magic.
The brick cracks are fresh.
What's with that jiggle?
Watson, there was a third shot fired in this street.
Right. Third shot, 2 victims. Get by both died on crossfire when they were doing a gun. One of the guns is now missing. I don't know. I actually don't know. Because both of those gunshots and the gunshot wounds definitely happened from the front. So, from each other. Oh, well, let's try that for now. God. Oh, Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, statement regarding the Jackie Man who disappeared at half moon down seems reasonable. The 3 shots of the crime scene prove the presence of a second gun that is now missing. That's true. That is true. The disappearing Mon. Talk to Constable Mara and find out whether the boss possible. Oh. I've got to call his integrity into question. That's not going to end badly.
Constable Marrow, I would value your assistance in this investigation.
It would be my pleasure, Mr. Holmes.
Would it?
I would like to make sure that there are no
Mr.
places in Half Moon
Holmes?
Street where a man could hide while you were running through it with your lamp.
All right,
Do it,
Mr. Holmes,
KPS.
what should I do?
Take your lamp and
KPS.
start walking, just as you did before. And try to find me.
Understood.
It's just the same model. Ah! Oh, the model's moving the exact same time.
No, this is not how I walked at the time of the crime. I was more attentive. Let's start over again.
What? Oh my God! They despawned the model and then respawned it. Oh, wow. Meh. Meh. Hi.
I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
I can see you very well, Mr. Holmes.
Here you are, Mr. Holmes.
All right, Constable. Let's try again. I'll find another place to hide.
Holmes isn't very good at hiding, is he? Definitely not the world champion of hide and seek. I would have laughed if I just, seen Holmes splayed out hell between rooftops. Like, fuck, you won't see me up here. Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, it wasn't difficult to find you at all.
It is obvious now. No one could escape Constable Marrow's lamp while hiding in the street.
Right. Cause in sight. Later statement. Oh, it's a bit iffy. It's a bit iffy, Gov. What? A problem with how I talk?
Yes.
Yeah. Good thing no one but Holmes knows what a perception check is. Ah. We can see there was one more person in Half Moon Street at the time of the crime. There was no way forward or back for his escape, only up. Let's reenact the action, recreate the fireworks described by later, and then attempt to climb the wall. I've heard of people driving you up the wall, but that's a whole different thing, Sherlock. Jesus.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Mr. Booth. What's that actually got to do? Find the flare gun to emulate. Oh my, and tools for climbing the wall. Oh, that's why they're in the pawn shop. And to clarify pronunciation, I shall be referring to any purveyors of adult entertainment as tit shops. Maybe. Right, let's see if anything's been looted from the tit shop. Oh, I mean pawn shop. Oh, I mean breasts. Think you'll go away with
These
it.
tools are exactly what I need to climb the wall.
Why is there bagpipes?
This is exactly what we need in order to imitate the flash of the fireworks.
Okay. I go all the way back there. I'm so glad this thing's got a fast travel system. I'm so glad. Don't ask who we're going to climb with such and dildos. Ah! Irish noise intensify. Why Irish noises ride? Bagpipes are Scottish. Unlike my testicles.
Can't get me to ask what.
Why are you looking at me all the time like that?
I'm just watching you, lad. I never know what to expect from people like you.
People like me?
Shoot him in the
Yes,
face with a flare pistol.
Street beggars and thieves.
Just go pew,
I ain't a
Alan
thief.
Wake his fucker.
Oh, no. Then where did you get whatever it is that you're gnawing on? I very much doubt that you bought it.
What ain't seen can't hardly be stolen.
What? There you go, Callie. That's a defense for you to use in one of your cases. What ain't seen can't hardly be stolen.
Constable Marrow, Watson, I would like to perform another kind of reenactment with your help.
You don't see it
I'm
taken.
listening, Mr. Holmes.
I want to check if Leighton's testimony can be trusted. If someone could vanish into thin air at a specific moment.
But Holmes, I don't see how.
I am going to be the mysterious gentleman whom Leighton followed. I will stand exactly where he saw him before he was blinded by the flash. Watson, you will be
superheroes
Leighton.
here.
When I fire the signal flare, you should start to chase me.
I understand, Holmes.
You, Constable Marrow, just play your part and do exactly as you did. Just, please, wait 5 seconds after the signal flare. I doubt that Polly Powell would have screamed any earlier.
What?
As you say, Mr. Holmes.
Let us begin
Polly
then.
Powell?
Catch me if you can.
Oh my god. Catch me if you can. He said to his anal lover. Jesus. Well, a man might be able to climb the wall and remain unnoticed.
The moon illuminates this wall. Anyone trying to climb it would be easily spotted by Constable Marrow. This wall is cast in shadow. It would be difficult to see anyone scaling it.
Any DJ Flash reminder. That was sexual as fuck, I know, right? Catch me if you can. Great movie. I've not seen it. Flashbang! I've got to give Sherlock the D from behind. Catch me if you can. I think I fucking caught you. What is... Ah. Well timed to ah.
I can barely see anything.
What the fuck?
Holmes? Are you there?
No. You're telling me that Watson can't hear this?
I should try climbing faster.
I'm trying. This is a very unintuitive thing. No, it doesn't. It is repeated mouse clicks. It's not hold.
I can barely see anything. Holmes? Are you there? Where is he? My God, a man can't just disappear like that.
Ah, hot tea. Also, you get your ears checked. The sound of spitting bricks and metal should be obvious. It should
Holmes?
be, but no.
Holmes, where are you?
I cannot see you, Mr. Holmes. Dr. Watson, it seems that Mr. Holmes has disappeared.
Watson, you
Don't
fool.
worry, gentlemen. I am up
What's
here,
on your mind?
above your head.
Nothing.
How on earth did you get up there, Holmes?
I am using crampons and a climbing axe, although the person we are looking for did not leave any traces of such tools.
KPS.
Constable, is there any way to get to the top of this building?
Yes, Mr. Holmes, I can show you. The door to the building can be found from Whitechapel Street.
Gentlemen, I am on my way down.
Part of me likes to think he just jumped off. I'm on my way down. Jumps off. Ah, there we go. Let's carry on. Holmes, your knees. What about them, not Watson? They're behind your nipples. Ah, it's fine. I'll walk it off.
Anatomy works.
It is now.
These shards of glass are from the window above.
No shit. I thought they were from the window all the way over there.
It's empty.
So's my brain.
Someone broke through the window to get inside the attic, but in his haste, he ripped his jacket.
I'm on my way down. Remember how I said catch me if you can? Catch, Watson! Mishearing strikes again. I both misheard and misread crampons as tampons. You know, it gets to a certain point where there's so many of those mishearings and misreadings that you wonder if your brain's just coded for it. Shabby fabric. Black threads.
A cluster of thick black threads. They're unusually strong. I should examine them under the microscope.
Oof.
We can conclude that the person whom Leighton saw climbed up the wall, broke into the attic window, and escaped through the hatch.
Like a hatchback convertible. Wall climber. Leighton Chapman's statement regarding the mysterious jacket man who participated in the shooting at Half Moon Street was proven to be true. Rube. Well, we're going back to Booker Street. Or, you know, Boofer Street. Oh, God. Watson, why do you consistently have your hat on in the Baker Street? You never was doing this before.
Let us take a closer look. It is not a thread, but a hair. I very much doubt that it is human.
Horse.
I need to compare this sample with a human hair and a horse hair.
Hey, knew it.
A shaving brush is usually made from horsehair. Watson, could you please pass me your shaving brush?
Here you are.
Watson, look, what's outside the window?
Well, I don't see anything. Ouch! Holmes!
Oh, don't make such a fuss. One little hair.
What the fuck? Q, hello and welcome. Just taste it. And it was on this day that Q was banned.
Human hair is significantly thinner than the black sample.
Yeah, but so's the horse hair.
The horse hair is thinner than the hair that we found. So, this black hair belongs to an animal, and it is larger than a horse. A hair for
fabled
a
Honks.
large and exotic animal.
What? Man who vanished from the crime scene at half circle moon could be a circus acrobat. He managed to scale a 30-foot high wall in a matter of seconds. A hair from a large exotic animal was found in his discarded jacket. I was just going to say elephant virus, yeah. A bear. Is a bear exotic? No, I would not class a bear as being exotic. Phoenix goes for a random quote. He gets the sea of the smell. A really big horse. Yes. Oh, okay. The person who was seen only by Leighton Chapman escaped the crime scene by climbing the wall. His skilled acrobat, the crime took down from one of the dead bodies. Mole man? Zhang has restored his pay test. Oh, God. Whenever I see a Rajang on the map, you know what I do, Ride? Fuck. A horse with 2 horsepower. It's Mothman, of course. No one heard the clapping of arse cheeks, Q. It couldn't have been Mothman. That might be one of my favourite things about this model. Is the ability to just go, woo! Request Wiggins' assistance in locating the right circus. Wiggins, we need to find a circus and not the Piccadilly one. Oh, God. Well, we know he's in Half Moon Street because he keeps getting badgered. Constable Marrow, will you stop badgering my witness, please? And just imagine Constable Marrow turns around with some makeup and makes him look like a badger. Thorn me eyes. I got them discounted.
Wiggins, my lad, what are you doing here? You'd best be leaving and be quick about it.
How does he know his name?
I've done nothing wrong. You'd learn more by watching Mr. Holmes. He knows exactly
Wiggins,
what
can you
he's
help me
doing.
find the murder site
Not
who's
like
filled with
you.
murder rats?
Oi, watch your tongue.
This is just escalating.
It would be my pleasure to assist you with your investigation, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, please do me a solid.
Mr. Holmes?
Hello.
We have good news for you, Wiggins. The investigation has proven very interesting.
It's a
so
thing
far.
of the light.
We
Even
found
Sherlock's got
facts and
two-toned
details
hair
that
now. What the
confirm
fuck? It's
your
just
brother's
worse on
innocence.
Wiggins.
I knew it, Mr. Holmes.
But for now, Wiggins, we need your help.
Yes.
Anything you like, Gov.
I need you to
All right,
locate a
Gov.
circus that has stopped over in London. It needs to have disposed of at least one exotic animal.
Disposed.
A very large one.
You can count on me, Mr. Holmes.
Made it 20 out of 21 hours. Rated on. Nice. Well done, Karasu. 24-hour streams are no laughing matter. I know. I've done them. Although my record is still, what, 60-ish? Ugh.
I do hope that those children
Put it
don't
early
get
because of
into
falling asleep and
trouble.
vertigo. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, Watson. I
Always,
predict
always
some
prioritize your
news
health.
in
Always.
7 seconds.
Mr. Holmes, we found it. Here it is.
Well, if you guessed elephant, you got it right. Elephant nose hair.
And this is a young Indian elephant, the highlight of the show.
You felt like I was falling asleep over onto the floor. Yeah, that's definitely a good time to call it then.
Duval Brothers, a well-known travelling circus that is currently stopped in London. I believe that is exactly the type of circus we are looking for. I
Greatest
pay a
show on
visit.
earth. My balls. Oh, I can't go anywhere else. I've got to only do this. Thanks. This guy when Adept managed to get 2 houses and only die twice. Nice. So it's going to be a monk. Although only man variety had hair. No, elephants have hair. Just in different places. So a challenge character as well. Nice.
Aye, you.
I need to do a
Stop
challenge
right
run
now.
of
Good
the Outer
morning,
Worlds.
sir. Pardon me, but why am I not allowed to
I'm a genius
walk
waits for
around
University of
here?
Infinity down
Because it's private.
Well,
Oh, look,
I only
private.
wanted to meet the artistes.
You're wanting to apply for... Nah. You don't look like the type of artistic lockpicker that we're looking for.
You
What?
might be surprised.
What? Nah. I don't think so. Clear off.
What?
You're a bit slow to catch on, eh? Get lost. You're a bit slow to catch on, eh? Get lost.
Well, now what am I supposed to bollocksing well do? Oh. For the second time in the entire game, we need to put on disguise. Oh, wait. What was that testament? I don't have to get to dress up in this one yet. Facial hair, CD suit, and a hat. Sure. I actually think it might only be testament that I've had to do anything with clothing. But apparently also my brain completely forgot that there's been... Oh no, we had to... For the first case, with the whaling one, we had to dress up like a sailor, and that's pretty much been the only time. Casual tiger skin. Classy, Holmes. I love they actually labelled them. When we get to see Sherlock what's in her dress. Modern day. Oh god, he keeps it on. Right, what was it? I need to go over this. Facial hair, seedy suit, and a hat. That's very... Facial hair, seedy suit, hat. Oh! Grow hats out of our hair. It's costuming. Oh my god, I might have to go with that one just because of how ridiculous it looks. See if there's a better one, but number 4. That is not how facial hair works. Doesn't go all the way down to there. That's chest hair. Very 2001 of you, Sherlock. Oh my god, now we just got the... Okay, that one. That's a good combination as well. Mostly because it's still the same mustache, which just looks so silly. No, we're going for number 4. What is just that? That looks shifty as fuck. There we are. Wardrobe. I'm gonna find a seedy suit. There we are. Bandit outfit. Farmer outfit. Morning get. It's like... Why do I get the feeling that I've got to finish the game and I can just play the entire game in his gown? Unbuttoned suit, aka the Robert Downey Jr. suit. It's gotta be the bandit outfit. Go on.
Stay where you are. What are you doing here, and where is Sherlock Holmes?
Watson.
Calm down, Watson. Take deep breaths now. It's me.
Oh, thank God, Holmes. I can't get used to your disguises.
Thank you, Watson. That means I am ready to go.
Watson, I don't know if you're humouring him or you're actually that dense. Listen, buddy. Don't know why I expect that to change. One of these days, I expect to look through the telescope and see a Shiba Inu from Silent Hill 2. It's like, oh, the dog was behind it all along. Watson, buddy, you need glasses. Yeah, he does a bit, doesn't he? What? Sherlock, that went in your lip. Not in your mouth, that was in your lip. That is not house smoking.
Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Nigel. I'm here to open the lock.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Go inside the marquee and show yourself to Charles Foley. And I'd highly advise you not to trick him. Got that?
I've got it.
He's got one of those seagulls. I just can't get over the fact that he's called himself Nigel and is using that accent. I half expect him to go smashing. Well, that's no object permanence. This is very true.
Charles Foley is inside the marquee.
So is my fist. Do I get to walk around? I do. Circus guard does not give 2 shits after I've walked past him. Right, need to find a corner to, take a Sherlock shit. Yeah. Oh wait, no, we can't take a Sherlock shit. Because, no shit Sherlock. to which I will always answer whenever someone says that to me.
Everything is here,
Dig
just
deeper,
as you
Watson.
asked. Now, what about the money?
Some of the barrels are wet.
Transportation issues. It couldn't be helped.
So basically, what's outside, not inside.
We'll be here after midnight to pick up the supplies.
I want to be paid first.
What the fuck is this dude's
We'll be
eyebrows?
paid after we make the transfer,
They are
as I said.
perpetually perplexed
Right?
and
I hope
angry.
that no one saw you.
Mating
The police are on
caterpillars.
the lookout.
Of course not. I'm a professional.
Smashing.
Glad to hear it.
I wish I could do the voice.
ready
I
for tonight,
really
then.
do. But I'm not Tim Curry. Oh, look. My balls. Also, this is a fucking tiny circus. Oh. It's a printing press. Rise up and keep rising from
That's a
lands to
picture of a
lions.
Contemporary gentleman wearing a Robin Hood hat. Interesting.
I mean, that is how you get rich quick, by robbing banks.
From lambs into lions. Those are words of
Wants
encouragement.
to spread
and
deference to Max and that
defiance.
guy.
This poster was clearly made to
No,
fire
that's
up
my
rebellion
characters.
amongst the people.
That's what I do when I get a decent character creator. And no one
There are
says
enough
stop me.
posters to paste across half of London's walls.
And yet, not enough.
This printing press is old, but still quite capable of printing hundreds of pages per day.
What an age to live in. Hundreds of pages a day. Paging Dr. Booth. Oh, barrel. Oh, there we are. That's broken, that is.
This wooden barrel is damaged. It is difficult to say.
If
what
there's
is
a local
inside.
circus around where I live that is smaller. Would have to be considering how small you are, right?
This wooden barrel.
Object of interest.
There is a spot on this barrel that was intentionally painted out. The crest of the Honourable Artillery Company. Could it be gunpowder? I need to be sure.
Well, that would explain why he was worried that it would be I punched it and powder came out.
Judging by the fractions and the scent, I can confirm that it is, in fact, gunpowder.
Powdered gun. Quick, Sherlock, sniff it. Sneef, sneef.
The barrels are roughly clustered. It seems as though they were brought here in a hurry.
It's fine, it's just gunpowder.
Powder kegs, a printing press, and a great many blank papers. All of this was stolen by the Merry Men quite recently. And these poster samples. I am quite sure it is not a coincidence. The Merry Men are planning some sort of sabotage.
Stop right there. Who are you?
I'm
Are you
Nigel.
Charles Foley?
Maybe.
They say that I can open any door.
Do they now? We'll see that lock near the chains on the table over there. Open that.
Why have you got the key around your neck? Complex key, protected safe. Oh, you've been shot. You've been shot, my dude. Oh. Boulder. Oh. Could be the other one. I would ask if that's a gun in his pocket if he's just pleased to see me, but I think it's just the gun. Ah. You've been tea-leafing. Fucking. Eight fingers agility practice. Acrobat. Ah. We found the shooter. Then there's a lot of gun. Yeah. Yeah. Foley's revolver, latent statements, antique ring. Man J. Charles Foley wears an antique ring, the last piece of the 5 grams of Michelin jewel set. There's also a revolver retained under his belt. It proves that Charles Foley is our mysterious jacketed man who investigated the crime scene at Half Moon Street. Yaku. What, Capius? KPS. I'm going to be quite honest here. I do not, nor have I ever been certain how the fuck I'm actually supposed to do these. I just seem to get lucky. I just connect a line and it seems to work. What the shit, sniff? Well, there's that. And there's that. That. Hope you're good. Nice. This has got to be the most complex lock yet, because I've got no idea how the fuck. All these other ones have been like, yeah, that's fine. This one's genuinely, like, mystifying me. Do with this one instead, maybe? This one you just get the line to go across from side to side. Yeah. But this has been the first one that I've absolutely had no clue on what's going on with it. Oh, hang on. There's one of these things here. There we are. There's that. What the shit's going on out there? Okay. Okay. Oh. Hey. did it, mate.
Oh. Well, they're right. What's your name?
Nigel.
Nigel Shirley, from York.
Ah, Nigel from York. Never heard anything about you. How'd you hear about me?
Jailed thief. Hey.
It's a long story. I met your brother, Vincent the Butcher Foley, in prison. He told me all about his betrayal and all about you. Before I was released, he told me that you might find a job for me one day and pay me some money for me craft.
Well, he died. 7 days ago, in prison.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right. The traitor has paid the blood price for it. And you'll do the job anyway, because I need a talented lockpicker. I know just where to search for his legacy.
It's all about the Hellenistic treasures, isn't it?
Gosh, you fool. Now,
Oh,
listen up.
God, they
You
go
come with us
full on with the
tonight.
accents and
You
the
better
slang.
mind yourself.
Us? Wait,
Us.
who's coming then?
Billy, Jack and me.
And what will I get for that?
We'll share the loot. The one you seem to know about.
Right.
Wait for us at the abandoned manor house on the corner of Ladbroke Grove and Kensington Park Road at midnight.
Deal.
I mean, in fairness, he does sound northern. I don't know if that was, the voice actor doing it or what, but that's an impressive northern accent. Oh, itchy snout. Ah.
Here I am at the manor. Somewhere inside it are the Hellenistic treasures.
But Sherlock, you have 2 of them. 2 of the 3. And you've seen the other
This
one.
lock is quite old. It shouldn't be much of a challenge.
That already looks like it's a challenge. Why are there 2? Oh, why? Oh, piss. Oh, that does not look to be like anything that's helpful. No. Although in fact, well, quite close. Hey.
I need to find where the safe is hidden and lockpick it.
What the fuck is the size of that hammer? Jesus.
This cupboard is an absolute mess. Several books have fallen from the shelves. It seems as though this cupboard can be moved. I'll give it a try.
I found it fucking immediately. Oh my god, I was expecting I'd have to explore a bit.
That's the lock I must open tonight. Let me see.
Oh, that looks complex as bollocks. Huh? I feel... Oh,
To
I see.
surprise, another lock. And I won't be able to pick it.
Why not?
I recall that precious key around Foley's neck. It might prove a decent fit. I suppose they hired me to only open the first
But you're definitely
lock.
interested in a decent
Let us
fit,
wait
Sherlock.
For the thieves, trap them, and find out. Let us check the thieves' possible escape routes in the event that they are caught off guard by the police from the front door.
Set the traps.
This door is a perfect
Oh,
means of
God,
escape in an
flashbanged.
emergency. A solid rope. This should be useful.
Where did you just put that, Sherlock? No, really, where did you just put that?
A solid rope.
What the actual fuck? I'm just carrying a chair around me. New rope. Hello and welcome, Gothic. Ah, alright, yeah. Locked with the chair.
The door is now blocked.
He's put it in the prison pocket. Infinite Expanse's back door pocket. Hey, chat's on this one. Chat's on the one brain cell. Yeah. Oh, he's going for the hammer. Oh, he's going to ham that up a bit, isn't he? Oh, we can't let him do that. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock with this formidable hammer, but they were unsuccessful. I wonder what this old shand...
Alright, no problem, Karasu. Thanks for coming as long as you did, and see you later. Hope you have a good sleep.
The ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police.
Thank you for the passing hydration reminder. New bottle. Just to perform some spooky dookies.
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape.
And probably break their leg.
This should be useful.
Why? I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question it, but why? Oh, he's going to do a Home Alone.
One step on these beads, and our thief will go flying. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined.
I should walk carefully up here. Run all over it. Okay, Miss McAllister over here. I know, right? But he's definitely got stuffed up there. Yep. Oh no, oh no.
Any thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly.
And probably break something.
What a surprise.
Oh.
These are the marks of ineffectual lock-picking attempts.
No, they're not. That's... No, Sherlock, that's not how anything. Ineffectual lock-picking attempts.
Oh, that's a lovely old carpet.
What?
Oh, that's a lovely old carpet.
What?
The door is now blocked.
I am having trouble controlling Sherlock.
The thieves won't attempt to escape through the front door if the police are right behind it.
Ah, it is the bloodening. Oh, cupboard, and, no, just cupboard. Examine.
This works very well. No one will escape through this window now.
Sherlock, you moved that as if you... as if it was made out of nothing. Oh, it's a hatch. Trap door.
There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
It's a bit grim. Sherlock is built different. Sherlock has make ends. Oh, yeah? Oh, you put the carpet over it. Right. Fucking got ya. Fucking got ya. I don't know what to do with the chandelier, though. No idea.
This should be useful.
Oh, that's a lovely old carpet. This should be useful now. Only now. Not before, only now. Cover with carpet.
Now, it's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined. Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar.
Oh my god.
This should be useful.
Oh, I'm gonna tie the sledgehammer to the chandelier, aren't I? And hoist it up so when they pick it up, the chandelier comes and bonks them on the head. Yep.
Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall.
Sherlock, how the fuck did you do that? Sherlock is setting this house up like the Rimworld Colony Death Corridor. Everything is designed to break your spine or shins. Ah. Well, I'm going to... I actually didn't see. Oh, let's have a look. Oh no, oh no,
If
oh
he
no.
runs through the dining room
bonk,
and takes
bonk.
a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later with Charles Foley and his companions.
Okay, that's a definite save point. That was a definite save point. Which means that there we are. Cliffhanger. I think that's unconscious, that's death. Yeah, that is definitely death. It's definitely death. Sherlock, you're culpable. Murder house. It's almost like H.H. Holmes. And Sherlock Holmes. It's beginning. Nah, you missed. Just give me that. That's to be fun. But yeah, that's what we're going to be ending things for tonight. Thank you very much for coming on, for your support. It's all greatly appreciated in whatever way you trade and show it. Next stream for me is going to be tomorrow at... It'll be Mortis tomorrow. 11:30 a.m. EST, which is 4:30 p.m. GMT. Where I'll be doing the SCP stream challenge. Yeah, it's not even a challenge anymore, the SCP stream. And we'll see how well that goes. Yeah. Special shout-outs go to to Callie for the tier 1 42-month resub. Thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated. Been in the Horde for that long. Fucking hell. 3.5 years. I've been doing this for so freaking long. It's coming up on my 4-year anniversary of streaming initially. That's worrying. And also to Red for the 34-month resub with Prime, no less. Thank you very much for that. Very generous of you. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you both for being in the Horde as long as you have been. But yeah, till then, hopefully this will be the last time you see this avatar looking like this, and next time we use it, I'll be using a completely different piece of software and also a different model, depending on, you know, how Mori goes along with it. But until next time, thank you all very much again for coming along. Hope you have a good rest of your day, a good evening, a good night, a good morning, or a good afternoon. What time it's for you. Until then, though, stay safe, stay amazing, and see you later. Bye!